I'm Robert.
And I'm Frances.
And we
are still stepping. Well, everybody, we are senior citizens out here working with this new technology. Robert is not even in the same state with me. We're apart and we're trying to do this introduction because we're so excited about our episode for tonight. So we hope it turns out really, really well. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here this evening and sharing in another Robert and Frances Still Steppin episode. And just a little bit of housekeeping. If you have not already subscribed, we hope that you will. We hope
and
you'll
like.
turn and like, and we hope that you will share.
And like.
And we hope that you will comment and turn on your notifications bell. We appreciate it so much. And you all know that we're working on trying to be recognized as real YouTubers. So please share, help us get our subscriptions up. We got a fun episode for you tonight. It's us going from the sunny, warm weather in Florida to chilly Virginia.
Okay. Yeah, it was quite chilly up there. But we had to take that walk, baby. That's what it was. That walk, that was bitter. I'm walking, trying to hold a camera, and my fingers are freezing. It was nice though, baby. It was good. And you're gonna see us cooking I'm not gonna say this is our favorite dish, but Frances, they always talk about my oatmeal. So I'm gonna get in there and show you all step by step how I prepare my oatmeal. And Frances, she's gonna show you how she cooked those beans. I'm gonna tell you now, those beans were delicious. Okay, now if she ever come around and offer to cook a pot of beans for you, I don't know. You better not turn her down because you're gonna miss a treat. Anyway.
Okay. Thank you, Robert. I love it when Robert loves my cooking. Well, just a little bit of nutrition information. The oatmeal, that hearty oatmeal, I call it Robert's marathon oatmeal. It's full of fiber and nutrients that help lower your cholesterol, and it keeps Robert fueled for hours. Now, as far as my beans, in addition to them tasting delicious, of course, you all know that I'm very much plant-based, and it's rich in fiber, great for your heart health, and it's perfect for staying energized any day, in my opinion. So bundle up and join us for some steps, some good food, and some fun along the way. Let's watch this together.
It's Steppin time with Robert and Frances. Where will they step to today?
Headed north, and it says, "Thank you for visiting Florida." We are leaving Florida. Hurry back to the free state of Florida, the Sunshine State. They don't call it the Sunshine State for nothing.
But we head north.
We're headed cold. North. Yes, we are. We're all clothed up. We're layered down and ready for the cold weather. We're headed toward Virginia, which is our home state. Once again, just crossed over into Georgia. And here we are, Welcome to Georgia once again.
Frances is always talking about how I fix my oatmeal. So, this is what I'm doing. I dice up a whole apple. That's step number one. And then I put my oatmeal in a pot with a little sea salt in it. And I don't start my oatmeal to cooking. Now I cook my oatmeal in the water. I don't do the oatmeal the way it's recommended on the box. On the box they tell you to boil the water, then put the oatmeal in it. I don't do that. I put my oatmeal in the water, and then I start my oatmeal to cooking. In the meantime, while my oatmeal is cooking, the next thing I do, I slice up one whole banana. Then I add it in the bowl with my apple. Then next, I add my strawberries. Maybe not always in that order, but strawberries are next. And then I dices up my strawberries. And after I dice up my strawberries, I add it in with my apples and bananas. Then next, I add my blueberries. But before I add my blueberries, I like to take my blueberries and cut them in half. Now, some may say that's a little excessive when you want to, when you cut up your blueberries. But that's just the way I like to do it. And next, I put my protein on top of the fruit. We're getting closer to the end here. My oatmeal is cooked, ready for me to eat it. I'm going to be adding this all up. Yummy, yummy. Protein is added on top. Next, I add on 2 tablespoons of chia seed. I start to stir the oatmeal in, so naturally you cannot see the oatmeal. You're looking at my fruit and some of my protein powder on the top. But trust me, I have some oatmeal in there also. And 2 other things I add to it is ginger and cinnamon. Love my cinnamon ginger mix in with my oatmeal. Now I'm going to stir in my ginger and cinnamon. It's going to be more of a blend than what you see now. And I'm about ready to eat my yummy oatmeal. Now this is how my yummy oatmeal look. Boy, it smells good. Well, you all see how I mix up my oatmeal, because this is something Frances has been eager for me to do, to show she called it my marathon oatmeal. Enjoy. I'm Robert.
And I'm Frances, and we are still stepping. Well, here we are once again, working on our 10,000 steps. But you know what? it was not our plan in January of 2025 to be out here in this cold weather. Our plan was to be in beautiful sunny Florida for the winter. But sometimes things happen in life that require you to change your plans. So guess what? You just have to be able to go with the flow. And that's what we're doing. So some tips for folks out there faced with walking in cold weather. Layer up, okay? I even went out the other day and I bought some thermal underwear from Robert. And I'm out here today. I wish I had bought some for myself. But I bought some real heavy duty sweatpants. I have on a shirt next to my body, one layer, a big thick sweatshirt, a second layer, and the layer you see here. Got my stocking cap on my head and my cap, and my hands are up inside my sleeves because you know what? You can make things happen or you can make excuses for not doing what you need to do. And I've learned that making excuses just doesn't pay off. So we're out here adapting to the weather, and we are still stepping. I hope you are too.
Okay. Right here, we're on the highway. That's why you hear these cars. We're traveling. I mean, we're walking right along one of the, well, I would say it would be the major east-west corridor in the state of Virginia, would it not?
Probably so.
Oh, yeah.
East, yeah.
It go from the Atlantic Ocean all the way into Tennessee, West Virginia, Tennessee, Kentucky, something like that. Yeah, so it's big. Boy, and there's a lot of traffic out here.
But you know what? We're still stepping.
Okay, it's cold out here, people. Don't worry about it. We're not in sync. Okay, we're here on side of US 58. Yeah, it's real traffic going on out there. We're taking us a walk out here. Okay, now we really out here on 58. It's cold out here, and we're just trying to get those steps in. You know, sometimes we want to get them in quick, but a step is a step, and you can carry. So I'm cold.
In other words, we didn't plan to be out here stepping in this cold weather. We planned to be in beautiful sunny Florida right about now. Yeah. But you know, it is what it is. So no excuses, y'all.
Because I'm Robert.
And I'm Frances. And we are still stepping.
Talk to y'all later. I'm Robert.
And I'm Frances.
And we are
still stepping.
Boy, it's cold out here.
And guess what, y'all? We're getting ready to tackle this hill. Robert, can you flip the camera around and let everybody see a little hill don't bother me?
Yeah, this is a small hill right around here. This is a real small hill. But she's been in Florida for a while. She thinks this is the hill. Wait, I take over to the highest peak in the county. Yeah, we're gonna get us a real hill. When you ready to tackle that? That make you too happy, then.
This is good practice right here, though.
Yeah, I don't know. This is practice. Ain't no more warmer.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a monster. Anyway, I'm Robert.
And I'm Frances. And we are still stepping.
All right. I'm Robert.
And I'm Frances. And we are still stepping. We're coming up this final hill. We're coming up this final hill.
Yeah. I mean, this hill Black, baby.
All right, I'm back here. I'm bringing up the rear.
Yep.
This final hill, y'all. Woo!
Okay. I'm Rob.
And I'm Frances.
And
we are still stepping. We conquered the hill, baby.
I'm Robert.
And I'm Frances. And we are still stepping.
Cooking right now, though.
Robert convinced me that I should share with y'all my way of cooking dried beans. It's a great nutritional value, great fiber, great protein, and they taste delicious and they're very, very filling. Now, I do dry beans all the time, all of them the same way. This happens to be pinto beans. It is a 1 pound, 16 ounce bag. I take my beans, I put them into a bowl, and I fill them with just clear water, maybe an inch or two above the beans, and I put a pinch of baking soda. I do that because we were taught that this takes some of the gas out of the beans. These have been soaking for 6 hours.
And you know what, babe?
What?
We don't want that gas in that beans if we can have it.
And let me share something with you about beans too, by the way, y'all. A lot of people say they don't like to eat beans because beans give them gas. Well, you want to start out eating beans, if you're not used to eating beans, very small amounts at a time and build up. Maybe start out with a couple of tablespoons a day and increase that until you can have 1 or maybe 2 servings of beans a day. Because when you eat beans, those beans create an enzyme in your digestive tract that actually helps you to digest the beans. So don't give up on the beans. So we have our beans here. Now I'm making what I call my roux. I've got my beautiful ceramic pot, and I would say there's probably 5 or 6 cups of water here. I have put about 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, probably 2-3 tablespoons of Bragg's liquid aminos, because you all know I'm not a meat eater, so I use that for flavor. I add a teaspoon of Italian seasoning, teaspoon of garlic powder, teaspoon of onion powder, and a teaspoon of a table blend, just whatever you have. All of these, by the way, are salt-free. I then used about 3 small onions sliced, and that's what's in my roux. That if Robert can get a close-up picture of that for you, that's what's in my roux that has been cooking now, and the onions are starting to break down, and it smells so yummy. Now we're going to take our beans and we're going to do our final straining. They've already been washed through several times. Just do one more little final rinse over. Okay. And now they are ready to add to our pot. Yum, 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 yummy. If you can get a close-up of that, this is what we're working with. So that's all we do to this. Cover them over. Turn the heat down. Somewhere, this stove goes from low to high. So it's like from 1 to 7. I would put it about midway, maybe a 3.5. And I'm gonna cook this on here and just watch it till it gets nice and done. And we have a nice thick mixture juice in there. So, hope you give them a try. Hope you like them.
I'm Robert.
I'm Frances, and we're still stepping. And I love cooking in the kitchen too. See y'all next time. Okay, y'all ready for the finished product to be unveiled? Our beans cooked from scratch. Okay, here we go. What do you think about that? Now, I personally like my beans thickened. I like them with the thick kind of sauce. So if they don't get quite as thick as you'd like, what I did, I scooped out about a cup of the beans, put them into a bowl, and just took a fork and mashed them up and added it back. So it makes like a natural thickener. So it's all done. And Robert, you ready to eat?
I'm Robert.
And I'm Frances. And we are still stepping.
So bring on the meal.
Let's do it. All right. Yum, yum. See y'all next time.
All right. I hope y'all enjoyed that little bit there. You see, we had fun out there walking in that cold. And I guess you also see we had us some snow while we was up there also. It was cold. It was cold. It really was cold. But we enjoyed every bit of it. And I think Frances enjoyed it just as much as I did. Tell them about it, baby.
You know what? I enjoy wherever we walk, as long as I'm walking with my Robert, it is a good time always. And I'm glad that I finally got to share that marathon oatmeal that I tell y'all about that he makes. And I'd love to see you guys try my bean recipe and let me know, how it turns out. You may decide to do some improvising or whatever, but just put in the comments right back. Let us know if you improvise it. And if you have not joined our Robert and Frances Still Steppin Facebook group, please go over and do that, because it does give us another opportunity to interact with each other. So until next time, keep moving, keep nourishing your body, and as always, don't make excuses. Keep stepping.
And we want you to like us here and subscribe to us and tell other folks about us. That's called sharing.
Absolutely. Okay, Robert. So to end up for the night, thank you for joining us on this episode. We'll see you next time.
I'm Robert.
And I'm Frances.
And we are
still stepping.